Rick Henderson, first edition.
He's expecting you. This way.
Rick Henderson. I've been looking forward to this.
As have I, Mr. Alexander.
Don't let's stand on ceremony. Call me Jack.
Rick.
Make yourself comfortable, Rick. I'll be right with you. I admire your work. Real journalism.
Thanks. I thought we'd start with your thoughts on the White House attack, then discuss your tenure as director of the FBI, post-retirement reflections, whatever, and...
Rick.
Or if you want to sound off on politics...
Rick, my apologies. This interview about me is just a cover for a more sensitive story. I'm sorry to have lured you here under false pretenses, but I couldn't risk a leak.
I'm not sure I understand.
Don't worry. It's the scoop of the century.
If I had a dime for every time I heard that...
Listen, please. It begins with a little incident at a vineyard in Chile that caught my eye some time ago. This was a family business. Fernando Delgado and his son Manuel. Well-liked, hard-working men. Have a look at the folder.
Hello, 47. Your next target's in Chile. His name is Fernando Delgado. Used to be a colonel in Pinochet's intelligence service. Now he's running a cocaine factory under cover of a vineyard. Fernando's son Manuel is on the coke trade, so to make it look like a drug hit, you'll have to take him out too.
Don't hurt me, I didn't do anything.
The scoop of the century is a couple of wine guys getting whacked in Chile?
It wasn't the victims that caught my eye. It was their killer. I believed it was Mr. 47.
The bald killer clone? Come on, Jack. He's an urban legend. Even the CIA and your own FBI say he doesn't exist.
We say a lot of things, Rick. It's part of the job. Delgado was a very successful man. Successful men in that part of the world tend to be, well, call it security conscious. Not many people could have done this thing solo.
So you went running after a myth?
Myth? No. It merely caught my attention. One of my CIA friends was also intrigued. The opera incident heightened our curiosity. Have a look.
Hello, 47. We've got some business at the Paris Opera. There are two targets, the famous tenor and Richard Delahunt, the American ambassador to the Vatican. Our client claims they're behind a prostitution ring trafficking in boys and girls from Eastern Europe. We've also left you a pickup in the cloakroom.
Here is your jacket, sir.
In the third act of Tosca, the tenor faces a firing squad. That scene may provide a useful opportunity.
Sento a salir gli spiriti, non escono quei volti, mi poco pieno.
straightforward assignment, 47, but the agency's been having some problems in Paris. Use extreme caution.
He knew me, actually recognized me, and looked me in my eyes. And he expected me. As if... Oh, that's impossible.
I am so proud.
I should have known. I didn't even recognize my own son. And you broke my heart, my son.
la tienne, mon vieux.
Non, monsieur, il n'y a rien d'intéressant ici.
This room. This bullet. There's a bullet for everyone. And a time and a place. An end. Yes. Maybe this is how it has to be. Inspector, you obviously learned too much about me. I can't have that. Not even in my death.
Seul fruit commerce, qui mange pas, pot de vin, corruption, il connaît pas, son boulot est vic pour ça. Qu'est-ce que t'espérais, me descendre, me surprendre, me flaguer, de faire ma limousine sans croire que j'allais me défendre. Taré, tu me fais tu me fais toujours rien bouger, je vais te faire un résumé exclusif à qui t'as affaire. T'as devant toi l'unité légendaire de ce code, la terreur des mauvais players, la sanction des sex faux monnayeurs, aucun tripot, cabaret et trottoir ne m'échappe, aucune boîte, aucun Mac. Le sexe de luxe c'est le trust, et baser mon empire sur la qualité des filles c'est le must. Étale ma protection, on me juge sur mes actions et je tiens ce business dans le creux de ma main. Toutes mes filles me soutiennent, d'aucune ne se plaît. Plus d'agression, traîne, les détraqués se prennent devant. Monsieur Claude, la terreur des mauvais players. Le souverain tremble devant. Monsieur Claude, la sanction des sexes faux monnayeurs. Intouchable. Maintenant, regarde-toi, t'as l'air de quoi? Pieds et poings liés, la gueule amochée, la peur au ventre d'être liquidé. Mesure l'ampleur de la chose.
You shouldn't be here. You know what happened?
That's why I'm here. I don't know who tipped them off. I barely made it out of Paris myself. How's your wound?
Your doctor saved my life.
There's been a lot of pressure. We're losing friends. The FBI, the CIA, Scotland Yard, MI5, police all over Europe. Something's going on at the highest levels.
I'll lay low until the agency sorts out its problems. If it takes more than 2 months, I'll find a new employer.
That won't help you or the agency. All of this pressure revolves around you. They're squeezing us to get at you. I've sensed it for a while. Tonight confirmed it. But now I know where the pressure's coming from.
This is serious business. Do you have this kind of money?
It's under your seat.
Tea or coffee, sir?
Thanks, but no thanks.
11:45.
I'm sorry we have to meet like this.
It's dangerous to meet in person. You're normally more prudent. What's going on?
Looks like we've got a mole at the agency. Here's your briefing.
Thanks. I'll read it later.
How's that wound healing?
Fine. Are we done here?
One thing. We haven't been able to get a positive ID on the target. There's a government agent in there already, though we think he knows. The price for his knowledge is getting him out alive.
And that raises my price.
Already factored in. Take this.
Designer poisons?
The clinic only lets clients out when they're fully recovered or dead. The injection puts its victim into a hibernatory state. Apply the antidote on the lips to revive them.
What if this agent's already dead?
I trust you, 47. The money's been transferred to your account. It's good to have you back, 47. I'm glad to hear you're fully recovered. Your next assignment's in Northern California. 3 mobsters have been checked into a rehab clinic for alcoholics. One of them plans to turn state's witness as soon as he's discharged. Our client wants to avoid that, but we don't know which of the 3 is the target. An undercover agent placed at the clinic to find out hasn't been heard from in a few days. The clinic will only discharge patients if they're sober or dead. The agent who's in there is apparently being kept drunk for unknown reasons.
You? I should have known.
Sedating me. Psychotropics. The things they've done. This is the guy. Here.
I'm getting you out of here.
They'll never let me out alive.
I know. Identity obtained. Executing rest of assignment.
Even assuming this guy exists, he's still just an assassin. What's the big deal?
The big deal? He's the perfect clone. His DNA is a how-to manual for any cloning lab in the world. With Mr. 47 in their clutches, there'd be nothing to stop a rogue state from building an entire platoon of 47s. A whole army. Having him on the loose was just too dangerous.
Why not go after whoever created him?
Oh, we did. But whenever we got too close, our agents got killed.
By 47?
See for yourself.
Maybe no one told you, but this is usually when I get my session, okay? I'm heading into your office. I'll tell you what I tell all your head-shrinking cronies. First, there's nothing wrong with me, see?
You had an agent on the inside, and 47 killed him?
We've got it on videotape. The incident put us back on 47's tail, which eventually led to his destruction.
You actually caught him?
We didn't just catch your urban legend. We killed him.
I assume you can prove this.
I intend to give you incontrovertible evidence.
But how?
There was a bit player for the mob in a certain witness protection program. He was protected 24/7 by some of the most dedicated professionals we had. 47 came for him anyway.
And you killed him?
Bring out the car.
Wait a second, Jack. Come on. You can't just leave me hanging.
Bring the folder. We'll talk on the way.
The way where?
To your proof.
We're sending you down to the other end of the state, 47. The target's a gangster by the name of Vinny Sinistra. He's in a witness protection program pending a court appearance later this month. Our client wants to be sure Sinistra doesn't make it to the witness box. Sinistra's also got some hard evidence that can't be allowed to see the light of day. Our client thinks it may be on a bit of microfilm. Ensure that you retrieve it.
To frisk everyone coming into the house.
Sinistra is extremely unstable and hasn't taken well to suburban life.
Thanks.
They're having a
You're all
birthday
set.
party for the youngest child on Sunday, and this may give you the angle you need to get in.
Then some. Follow me.
The house is being monitored and protected by the feds, so extreme discretion is required. Tread lightly, 47.
So you didn't get it?
It was quite a blow. That witness possessed information about the Ortmeyer files or their location.
Ortmeyer files?
Dr. Ortmeyer ran an underground cloning lab in Romania. We raided it as soon as we learned about it, but someone beat us to it. They'd ransacked the place, grabbed all the files, and killed everyone that worked there, even Ortmeyer. But that was the least of our concerns.
What do you mean?
We did find some papers later. Enough to prove that Dr. Ortmeyer created Mr. 47. No one else has successfully created a Class 1 human clone. Dr. Ortmeyer literally wrote the book.
So, who stole the research?
We found a surveillance tape. It clearly showed Mr. 47 killing the guards and snapping poor Dr. Ortmeyer's neck.
So 47 wanted to build his own clones?
More likely, he wanted to sell the research to the highest bidder. It lit a fire under everyone's asses. We threw everything we had at him. It's all there.
Hello, 47. The American Secretary of the Interior is being targeted for assassination at today's Mardi Gras parade. We're not sure who's behind the hit, but our client wants you to prevent it by taking out the would-be assassins. There are 3.
There's the handoff.
Follow that briefcase, 47. It's the only lead we've got.
Hey, Boo. I'm in place over the blues party at the Blues Oyster Bar. Ready to take him out.
At least you saved the secretary.
Yes, and we found and killed one of Mr. 47's accomplices.
He wasn't alone?
No. They communicated by radio. What bothered us was the autopsy of the second assassin. He was a Class 2 clone.
Class 2?
Fully functioning human clones, accelerated to adulthood. But they tend to die within 18 months of maturity.
Tell me, just how widespread is human cloning?
We can't know for sure, but I'm sure we'll see thousands within a few years.
Why?
Because of your jackalope president! He wants it legalized! Imagine that. The most insidious weapon the world has ever seen, and he wants to legalize it.
But the public...
The public is an ass. Cloning is the ultimate weapon of mass destruction. It's a terrorist's wet dream.
But most Americans still support cloning, and...
Hopefully, this interview will change a few minds. Maybe it'd help if they knew it was 47 that killed Chad Bingham's son.
What?
We even had our best agent on the spot. We were ready.
Hello, 47. Your next assignment's in the Rocky Mountains. Senator Bingham is being blackmailed by pornography tycoon Lorne de Havilland, who has a compromising video of the senator's son, Chad. The video shows Chad playing a little too rough with a nightclub dancer during a creative sexual tryst at one of de Havilland's adult nightclubs. The girl didn't survive the encounter. Senator Bingham's involved in a tight re-election campaign. The video could cost him the election. So could any future misbehavior by his son. Our client wants Haviland and Chad taken out. He also wants the videotape. The clients arranged for Chad to attend de Havilland's annual tax day party at the porn tycoon's mountain estate. Welcome to Mississippi, 47. A local gang known as the Gators handled the distribution of drugs up and down the Mississippi. The Gators move their merchandise on a tourist riverboat. Our client wants you to shut them down. Your job is to eliminate the 6 Gator crew members and their boss.
We save cash in an instant, rags like a misfit, flash through the district. Piranhas are real slick, blast after chain dookie slick, Rick first 60 grand, specs 100 grand. Lower pedigree, enough about me, partner. This is what they do. This is what they do. I'm on an island with my 12. I'm hood rich, drugs in the cat is hottest amongst crooks.
So now you a smuggler. First you was a juggler, hustler, burn a muffler, bubble gate to
Hello, 47. One more assignment from our Mississippi client. Margot LeBlanc has married the leader of the Blue Claws. They were just married in a civil ceremony, but they'll be having a private ceremony for friends and family to celebrate. Your targets are the groom and the father of the bride. The bride herself is absolutely off limits.
Told y'all about some black helicopters.
We're gathered here today to see these two joined in matrimony. Margot LeBlanc, do you take this man as your husband?
I do.
Hank Leach, do you take this woman as your wife?
Hell yeah.
Then I pronounce you married.
Yeehaw! Now I'm gonna kiss me my bride.
Hi there, Father. Finally.
This is where his story ends.
Whose story?
47's. I've been looking forward to this for a long, long time.
It's not his funeral.
It is.
But you didn't get him in Mississippi.
No. We got close, but he slipped away. He knew we were on him now. He was running scared.
Where'd he go?
Where does anyone go for a last desperate roll of the dice?
I had some business to attend to.
Those missions out in the sticks may have bought us some time, but things are still deteriorating rapidly. We're still losing agents. You got the briefing?
Yesterday. Got the pictures right here. Mohammed bin Faisal Al Khalifa, his scientist Tariq Abdul Latif, and Henrik Schmutz of South Africa. Interesting trio.
The DNA angle's disturbing. This may tie into the group that's trying to liquidate us. Welcome to Las Vegas, 47. There's a white supremacist from South Africa. His name is Hendrik Schmutz, who's trying to sell some DNA material and lab reports to the wealthy Saudi sheikh, Mohammed bin Faisal Al Khalifa. The sheikh is working for someone else, but we're not sure who. Our client wants to force them into the open by disrupting the deal. It's over, 47. I'm closing shop at this end. This will be your last assignment. There are 2 targets. Varna Ketlin, a former Romanian circus performer who's now a big player in the global grey market, and a CIA operative who's been playing both sides of the fence. Even if this job isn't a setup, your presence will almost definitely be expected. You're our only surviving agent, 47. Find out whoever it is that's been coming after us.
Thanks.
Eliminate
You're all
both
set.
targets, and anyone that targets you.
Angel here. Haven't spotted him yet. I'll contact you when he's taken care of. You are one sexy man. But you know what they say. Follow me and we'll see if the book lives up to the cover.
Ah, Mr. 47. The fates conspire to throw us together at last.
I appreciate your enthusiasm.
Don't be coy with me, 47. I know all about you. You're just the ungainly outcome of a childish experiment with genetic tinker toys. Super assassin, indeed. You're less than human, and I intend to prove it.
How do you intend to do that?
We're going to duel. Meet me in the room marked Torture Chamber. Here we stand, the world's best and second best assassins. Only the former will leave this room alive. The soundproofing will prevent any interruptions. Arm yourself appropriately, my mutant adversary, and we'll commence.
If that's what you want.
I thought you said you killed him.
It was a very brief reprieve. We raided the agency a few days ago.
You got him at his office?
No. But the office has been closed and will not open again.
You got the Ortmeyer files?
They're still in circulation. But we learned that the files are almost entirely useless without a fresh bone marrow sample from 47.
So even dead, he's a threat?
Only until he's cremated. About 20 minutes from now.
How'd you finally get him?
He got overconfident and greedy. He took on the most difficult, most highly paid assassination attempt in history.
The presidential attack?
The very one you asked about at the start of our conversation. Ready to hear how it really went down?
Sorry, gentlemen. My niece's birthday.
Happy birthday, sweetheart. Did you get your present?
It's everything I've ever wished for. My own access card to the White House. Is the roof alarm taken care of?
Yes, Pumpkin. Everything is just fine.
I'm afraid Uncle has to go now. I'll call you back later and we can talk all about your party.
You know how little girls are.
Listen up, 47. The President of the United States is about to be assassinated. You'd expect the CIA, FBI, or Secret Service to prevent the assassination, but we can't rely on them.
You go through
We can't rely on them because the man behind this assassination is the acting vice president. The same shadowy group that got him appointed to the vice presidency wants to put him into the Oval Office. They've got pull at every domestic agency.
Ask you a few questions, man.
The assassins are probably already in position, in the White House. Unless you can stop them, the president will almost certainly be assassinated as soon as he returns from Los Angeles.
So, you're the famous Mark Parchesi III.
You don't want to kill me, 47. I'm just like you.
Our similarities are irrelevant.
We're practically brothers. You can't shoot me.
It's me, 47, Diana.
What are you doing here?
Easy. I had to sneak in. The place is surrounded by hundreds of SWAT members right now. They're getting ready to move in. I had to warn you. There's still time for you to escape. I've got a plan.
I don't buy it. You've got nothing to gain here. The smart play would be getting out of the country.
Out of the country? We're dealing with a franchise here, 47. Borders don't stop them. You're my last chance.
You know my terms. Cash on the nail.
Don't you get it? You have to fight them. But if you try to do it alone, you're a dead man.
Death is always a risk.
Read carefully, 47. It's a bold plan.
Where is this wheelchair guy right now?
Bitch! Sorry, this was the only way. You would have fought them whatever I said and you would have lost. You're buying me one more night.
We've got 4 minutes before he's cold, people. Let's move.
I've never actually killed a man before. extremely pleasant.
Very nicely done, Diana. You've earned my trust. Welcome to the franchise. I'm sure we'll find an appropriate role for you in the organization. A woman like yourself is entitled to a very special role indeed.
That assassination attempt was the most reported story since 9/11. How can you expect me to believe that—
I don't expect you to believe anything but your eyes. This videotape confirms his presence in the White House moments before the assassination.
I'll be damned.
If cloning isn't outlawed, we'll all be damned.
Who actually killed him?
That's the most delicious irony of all. He stumbled coming over the compound wall, severed his spinal cord on the rocks. The world's most nefarious assassin died of clumsiness.
How'd you confirm his identity?
His DNA includes signature sequences from the 5 men of the Ortmeyer project. It's biologically impossible for anyone but the Ortmeyer clone to have that DNA.
You're giving me all this as an exclusive. Why me?
We admire your objectivity, Rick.
Thank you.
Don't mention it. We need to get to the chaplain. 47's ashes are going to take pride of place on my mantle.
Chaplain! Chaplain!
You have proved to be my favorite son.
Pray for me, my friend, and promise me you will follow the right path.
Yes. Maybe this is how it has to be.
Solo tú podrás mis besares calmar. Solo tú podrás mis besares